In this video we will be looking at the two most commonly used knives for cosplay construction and how to keep them sharp. A retractable craft knife is good for cutting straight edges and long curves. An X-Acto knife is good for cutting tight curves and small details. You want a brand that has a good grip for better control and to reduce fatigue on your hand. The blades are replaceable and inexpensive, so it's worth keeping a set of each on hand. To work well, the blades need to be as sharp as possible, otherwise the cut will be burry or torn. If you look at steel on a microscopic level, you will see that it is made of lots of tiny flakes pressed together into a sort of laminate structure. When cutting with a knife, these flakes can be torn off the cutting edge, either completely or partially, gradually dulling the cutting edge. Most of the wear will occur at the tip of the blade and it will slowly round over. I use diamond stones for shaping and polishing, and a steel for honing. To reshape the edge, use a 600 grit stone and keep working it until it is completely straight and flat. Check the angle every few seconds to make sure the edge is sitting flat on the stone. Use an action that covers the entire stone. If you only use one area of the stone, it will wear out in that area and no longer be flat. Continue to work both sides evenly, even if one side is already flat. Otherwise the edge will become off-center and the blade will drift when cutting. You can check that the edges are even by sighting down the length of the blade. Keep your stones clean, as any built-up residue will mash the surface. Once you are happy that the shape is restored, switch to the 1200 grit stone and start polishing. A stone works by cutting lots of scratches into the surface of the steel. When switching to a finer grit, you need to keep working until all the heavier scratches have been removed. Use the same technique as you used with the previous stone and continue polishing until the edge won't get any glossier. A hone is basically a polishing tool that is intended to remove burrs without creating any additional scratching on the surface. I use a good quality kitchen steel, as I have found this gives me the best results. If you are new to using a steel, take your time and focus on maintaining the angle of the blade. Each time you pick up a knife, give it a few swipes on the steel to clean the edge. Eventually, the edge will wear down and start giving poor cuts even when honed. At this point, give it a shape and polish. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And please remember to take your time and be very careful when using knives.